Nice. So it's probably not the best name that I gave it, but it has a story. The Cold Body Report. Before the Cold Body Report, there was the Warm Body Report. And the Warm Body Report to our old principal, at the very beginning of the year, they hadn't switched around schedules and all that. They wanted to figure out just kind of who was where, right? How many kids do you actually have sitting in your class? And they called it the Warm Body Report, or the Warm Body Count. They didn't care about who it was. They just wanted to know where each kid was, how many kids fit into your room. And now, as a result of this new kind of goofy scheduling system, they do care about who's in the room, but occasionally there will be kids that sort of slip through the cracks. Every time you take attendance, boom, 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 except for Johnny. Johnny's not there. And then you take attendance throughout the entire semester. Johnny's still not there. Johnny's still not there. Ask Johnny. Johnny doesn't think he has a photography class. He's on your roll, but he doesn't think he has a photography class. It's not that he's skipping. It's literally just Johnny thought he had, a release period for work release, or he was just not there, right? For whatever reason, just wasn't there. And so for me, that's kind of a logistical strange thing. Am I teaching this kid? Am I accountable to this kid and their parents? Or literally, is this just some kid that doesn't think that he belongs in my class? Like, why is he on my roll? And so I sent, right at the end of school today, I had to set up we have a doubleheader tonight. I have to set up for the basketball game. And right before I went over to set up with the kids who were diligently waiting for me, I told them in an email, the head counselor, right? There's multiple counselors, and there's one that kind of rules them all. and I wrote him, and I said, hey, I think we're far enough into the semester now that I can give you this list. And there were a couple of kids that I was concerned about. I told you that story yesterday about the two girls that I wrote an email to and their parents, saying, hey, never seen you before, and you're in this college class, so yeah, where are you? And maybe to mom and dad that's a surprise, but to the kids it's probably not, because they were already registered at the college level for my class, and if they just expect free college credit for doing nothing, then they got another thing coming. So I'm 100% on board. I just wanted to let you know, hey, here are the kids that I have never seen. Funny story, there was one kid that I did actually see, and I saw him only a couple of days ago, and I said, hey, I was walking home, right? I was like on the property of the school, but I was like on my way out. He was on his way in for some reason, right after school, and I said, hey, so-and-so, I forget what his name was, but anyway, I say, I remember your face from my photography class role. And he said, really? I'm in your photography class? Like, this is news to him, right? It's like a complete shocker that he's in my class. And I said, yeah, you are on my roll. I've got a list of the seating chart, and you're one of the kids. I remember you're in the unassigned list. These cold bodies, right? And so I said, yeah, you are in my class. And he said, oh, I thought my counselor was going to switch me out. So I waited. And then I'm like, well, what are you doing during that period? And he was like, nah, I just kind of hang out waiting for things. And I'm like, why don't you come to my class? And so he did. Yesterday, he did actually come to my class. He in this email that I sent to the head counselor, I did write this kid's name on there, but with an explanation. I said, this kid is one of my cold bodies, one of these kids that is in the class, registered for the class, and yet has never shown up. But he did show up, and I explained this story of seeing him outside and whatnot. And he said, he hasn't written me back yet. But usually, they appreciate a list like that, to see who's there, who's not there. So the three kids that I'm really concerned about are the two that are already registered for my college level course at the college, and are going to fail unless they show up. And then this kid that I just happened to see, he was just walking outside, and it just so happened that he was crossing in, I was crossing out. My son and I were walking home after a long day, and I was like, you're in my photography class. He went, what, I am? I said, why aren't you there? You should be there. And it was like a total shocker to him. So we'll see. I'll update you. I'm not going to see him until Tuesday. But it came as a shocker that he was actually in my class, but it may turn out that he's actually going to stay, which I'm stoked about. I said, you've missed a ton of things, but I'm happy to, catch you up on all this, come for like a break period, and I'll help you kind of figure out how to do all of the things that you've missed. He's missed the history of photography. He's missed a really great explanation on exposure, how to use the camera. And now we've started into a major project. So I'm like, yeah, we got to catch up on this, but I'm so willing to help you catch up. And he was like, oh, wow, thank you. Like, it totally took him by surprise. It was so funny. All right, well, let's play. Let's play Connections first. And you can see our list there. We're going to play Connections. And then we're going to go on down to the mini crossword, which now they're just calling the mini, apparently. We'll see if that stuck yesterday. And then the Wordle, and then the Strands, and then our old pal, the letterbox, for better or for worse, right? All right, well, let's do it. In the Connections, here are 16 words that we're trying to make into 4 categories. I see minute, tape, area, compact, pocket, comb, poker, sticker, patch, Band-Aid, nail file, lint roller, upper, cluster, helping, and tweezers. Okay, so I get the general vibe about something that is small or compact or pocket-sized, or it's a makeup compact and a lint roller and a nail file and tweezers and a Band-Aid and a comb and... oh boy, okay, lots of things that you might keep in a purse, right? Things you'll keep in your pocket or a... Ooh, that's tricky. Because a lot of things could fit that. A lint roller, you might keep a lint roller. A pair of tweezers. A comb. See, that's the thing. You're going to keep a lot of things in there. Gianmarco, how you doing? Yeah, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place here. We just started the puzzle, and I'm thinking, like, there's a lot of things that could fit in a purse, Just say if you need some help. Pun intended. Oh, you are telegraphing an answer to me. I see how it is. Minute to win it. Minute rice. Minute. Oh, wait. Minute is not minute. It's minute. Minute, pocket-sized, compact. Tape. Patch. Helping, tweezers, lint roller. What? Minute, compact, pocket-sized. Oh, man, I thought I was onto something there. Just say if you need some help, pun intended. If I need some help. Help with what? Helping. There's helping. Second helping. Upper deck. Area. Sticker collection. Band-Aid collection. Gross. Pocket lint. Lint roller. Roller blade. Blade runner. I love those words that combine one to the next to the next. Poker chip. Poker. Like a card deck. Tape deck. Oh, upper deck. Wait a minute. Poker cards as a poker deck. Nail file, helping, cluster, tweezers, area deck, pocket deck, minute deck, compact deck. Oh, I don't see another deck. Upper deck, tape deck. I really do feel like we're onto something here. I just don't know what the fourth one is. Sticker deck. Compact disc. Tape. Okay, we're going to bookmark that one mentally. Let me shuffle these. Helping. Second helping. Helping hands. Oh, wait a minute. Helping hand. Upper hand. You have the upper hand. Minute hand. Oh, minute hand. Oh my gosh. Okay. Helping hand. Upper hand. Minute hand. And poker hand. The purple. Yes, we got the purple category. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, they think they're smart, but I'm smarter. Hand. Okay, great. Great. So if that was our fill in the blank. What did I have before? Upper deck, poker deck, tape. Okay, nail file, tweezers. See, that didn't knock out any of those. Lint roller, Band-Aid, comb, compact, nail file, tweezers, like all of these things. Okay, so if those are like one away but like two different categories, what are we left with? Pocket, cluster, sticker, okay, a patch, a sticker, oh, a Band-Aid, and tape. These are things you like adhere. Why would that be one away? Tape, to patch, to put a Band-Aid on. Ah, you guys. Like a quick fix, right? Band-Aid situation, tape to patch it up. Pocket. Lint rhyme. Okay, the adhesive things are one away. Whatever it is. Band-Aid, sticker, patch, tape is one away. A little pocket, a little cluster, a little area, a little... Oh, a patch. A region. Okay. Okay. So then the one we took out that was one away was a Band-Aid. Patch. Sticker. Tape. What else is adhesive? Oh, a lint roller is adhesive. Great. Oh, things with adhesive surfaces. Band-Aid, lint roller, sticker, and tape. Okay, what was the other? A patch. Oh, you know what I mean? Like you attach it to something. I'm on the right track, right? And then tweezers, comb, compact, and nail file. But you do also have to admit that things that are going in your... Okay, okay, I get it. It's not just it fits in your purse or your pocketbook or something. Grooming, just generally grooming items. A comb, you would carry a comb with you, a nail file, tweezers, and a compact, little makeup setup. But you could also argue that a lint roller and a Band-Aid, maybe tape, I don't know, what else am I carrying in my pocket? Okay, interesting. Interesting. You know, now that I have it, I know what it was, but I don't know. Well, very good. I guess we should recap it, right? Blank hand. We've got helping hand, minute hand, right, on a clock. Got it without... yeah, thanks for the puns. Oh, the punny puns. Helping hand, minute hand, poker hand, and upper hand. At first I thought upper deck. What were the other things that were deck? Pocket deck. Poker deck, I guess. Tape deck. The wrong kind of tape. The yellow category is region, area, cluster, patch, and pocket. We're going through a rough patch. The blue category, things with adhesive surfaces, Band-Aid, lint roller, sticker, and tape. And then the green category, grooming items, comb, compact, nail file, and tweezers. Okay, well, there it is. There it is. Thar it be. Yeah, they really are just calling it the Mini now. That's so funny. I mean, for years they've been calling it the Mini Crossword, and now they're just shortening it. It's fancier now. It's the Mini. No, it's the Mini Crossword specifically. Okay, well, it's up to you. It's your puzzle. You call it what you want. It looks a little empty. It looks a little naked there, just calling it the Mini. I don't know. Top, middle, bottom, left, right. Top Gear channel. I have never seen Top Gear. Is that TBS? I don't know. That's a guess. Announcement that causes groans among travelers. How about a delay? Middle of a drum kit. That's probably your snare. Political staffers. I would disagree with number 6, but I'll tell you why in a little while. Political staffers. Those pundits. I don't know. Bottom line figure. Total bottom line figure. Oh, maybe the sum. Could be sum. French-speaking nation in West Africa. I don't know. Maybe this one's wrong. Because now, sharp part of the sword, of course, is the blade. This mark is a... This text mark is called a... I just call it a caret. Is that wrong? The caret? Left-leaning political organization, the Democratic... I have no idea. Democratic Social... I don't know. Right you are, yep. Political staffers. I'm lost on this one. French-speaking nation in West Africa. Why am I not thinking of tea? No, maybe it's not tea. Maybe that's the problem. It's not. Is it ABC? Is it NBC? I have no idea. I think we done goofed. We assumed that this one was correct and it was not. French-speaking nation in West Africa. Is that Senegal? Kenya? They don't speak. No. Oh, BBC. BBC. Oh, Top Gear. I think it's a British show, right? French-speaking nation in West Africa. Benal or something? I'm really stuck here. Political staffers. I might have to look some of these up. French-speaking nation in West Africa. I'm lost. I am lost. I never do this. Benin? Oh, net, like net total. Okay, that does make sense. Okay. Whoa, don't go that way. That's funny. It like cut off the sound. Did you hear that? Just cut it off. You don't get the celebration because you had to look up an answer. All right, Okay, let's start. Oh, there it goes. Okay, then it plays the end. That's so funny. Like, paused the music. Why would it pause the music like that? Okay. Top Gear Channel. BBC, the British Broadcasting Company. Announcement that causes groans among travelers. Delay. Middle of a drum kit, typically. Snare. Okay, now I would disagree with this. I think the middle of a drum set is the bass drum. If you anchor everything else toward that thrusting bass drum as your foundation, that is where it's going to go. In fact, I don't like to think of my snare as the middle. There's only one or two things on the left-hand side compared to the snare. Everything else is happening over here. So really, if you kind of angle yourself to think of your bass drum as the middle, as the center, right? The kick drum as the center, then everything else kind of flows from there. So I get what you're saying, the middle of a drum kit, but I would argue, especially as a jazz musician, that the bass drum is really your center, right? If you're looking for center, you really kind of pivot off, and your right foot is forward and your left foot is way over this way. So really the drummer is off to the side in this direction. So I get what you're saying. I just disagree. I disagree. Political staffers. Aides. I totally overthought this one. This could be teachers' aides, or there's lots of aides. The bottom line figure, net. Cute that they went top, middle, bottom. French-speaking nation in West Africa. Benin. I've never heard. Have I never heard of this country before? Benin. I'll have to look it up on Google Maps. I bet I'll fall in love with it, like I did with some of those beautiful islands that we went and saw. Sharp part of a sword, the blade. Oh, I just spelled it wrong. That's all. Carrot. That is the carrot. C-A-R-E-T. I said C-A-R-A-T. There are 3 different things that mean carrot, right? There's like 24 karat gold, which that's a K, right? The letter K. And then, of course, our orange or purple or whatever color vegetable, root vegetable, the carrot. Left-leaning political organization, the DSA, the Democratic Socialist Association? I have no idea. What does DSA stand for? DSA. Democratic Socialists of America. Okay. That's news to me. I'm not a highly political person, and that's by choice. I think some things are left to capable hands, and sadly, a lot of people just are not that capable, even though they have a huge position of power. And it overwhelms me to even think left versus right, or I'm out. Right, you are. Yes. Okie doke. And then we'll play the Wordle. Oh, we're gonna switch my banner. We got a nice little graphic going on. Gianmarco said, I'm afraid connections and mini will be extremely hard in February. Oh no. I'm already having a rough time, and we're just at the end of January. That's not a good sign if we're already having a tough time. But you said that's the connections and the mini? Okay, we're in for it. We've got one more day of January, I guess. All right, hard mode's still activated, and we are going to play what? How about learn? Could learn a few things. No help at all. Okay, fine. See if I care. No help at all. Thick. T-H-I-C-K. I'm trying to come up with a non-intersecting word. Still no help at all. Are you kidding? Zizix. Really could fit, couldn't it? Oh. Okay, so we have not said... Mopsy? Is that a word? It is a word! Okay, 3 non-intersecting words, and all we got was an M and an O. We're doomed. And it doesn't start with M-O. Be something. What if it's a double O? Like blank, blank, O-O-M. Broom. There's no R. I was going to say forum. There's a word, but I don't like it. Dumbo. D-U-M. Okay, M can go there. B-N-O. Oh, gumbo. Gumbo. Is there another one? Wumbo, fumbo, jumbo. Oh, it could be jumbo. Oh, crap. Zumbo. Okay, well, if it's not gumbo, then it's jumbo. Jumbo. I hate waiting to the bitter end like that. Usually we get it in the fourth, but today, I don't know. Oh, gumbo. We already had gumbo. Thank you, SG. Yeah. What? Crash, Bing, Jumbo. It's the same pattern. That's so funny. Okay, but Gianmarco just blew my mind. Hey, have you heard that they will recycle words in the Wordle now? Says who? Is that really their plan? Last time G was yellow. They're recycling the... Where do you guys get information like this? How am I the last to know all of this? That's crazy. Do they really recycle words? That's why I'm going to quit after Crash? Oh, don't quit. I mean, playing your Crash word, I know, I get that, but I think you have an incrementally higher chance than I do just randomly stabbing than to pick a word. You could put gumbo, right? And then just wait for 5 years until gumbo comes up. Oh, me, I'm just picking different lottery numbers. Like, what's the chance of my random word coming up versus what's your single word coming up? You gotta have faith, though, man. Are you sure? Are you absolutely sure? 100% sure that they have never used Crash before? Once we hit Crash, man, it's you're done for, right? That's it. The ER and unch trap is back. I know. How many times have you fallen into traps like that? Oh, gosh. That's funny. All right. Well, what should we got next? Strands. A couple good strands the last couple days. Yesterday was about being the hero or being the celebrity, being the talk of the town. You remember? That one threw me for a loop. I liked the one a couple days ago that was like dog names. You remember Good Boy? Dog names. Today's theme is We're Not Lost. I see some new faces coming on, and if you've never played with me before, think of the strands like a word search, except we don't know what the words are, and they don't just have to go up and down, left and right. They could snake around really in any direction. And there's one that kind of is the central true meaning of the theme. Today's theme is We're Not Lost. So this could be about being lost. This could be about being stubborn. This could be, you know what I mean? Like, it could be lots of different things that all kind of lead back to that theme. So if you see anything, shout it out. But Sassy the Sasquatch. Tourist. I don't see an I. Taxman. IRS. Why are all these financial words coming up? We're not lost, but confused. Oh, what are we confused about? Lamp. Oh, star. Oh, you could navigate by the stars. Is that what we're going for? We could navigate by the stars. We could navigate with GPS. But GPS is too short. Map. See, map is too short. Your way. Your way. That's got to be the spangram. We're missing a word. Your way. Like lose your way or there it is. I got it. Find your way. Find your way. Find your way via the ocean. Bacon? Oh, wait, I know. Beacon. It's not bacon, it's beacon. Let's see. What are you guys saying? We're not lost but confused. Yeah, they should have recycled after every single word. Good for audio players, but it's bad for tryhards like me. And they don't mind it. There's still strands. Savvy will be the end game for Aranya's fears. Well, how about you use a compass? How about you use an atlas? Or Peabody? Just kidding. That's a joke about Portal. Atlas and Peabody when you play the co-op mode. Ooh, landmarks. Well, just singular landmarks. Ooh, I know this one. Sextant. Sextant. On an old sailing ship, they would use a sextant to tell where they were and the positioning and distance and all that. Neat. Okay, well, no hints needed today, luckily. We're not lost. We can find our way. Find your way. There's the spangram. Find your way. Using landmarks. Using a sextant. Using the stars. Navigating by the stars at night. Beacon. Right? Maybe a lighthouse with a beacon on it. Atlas. Or a compass. Or all of those things. Or just ask Siri. You could just ask, and the little box tells you how. Speaking of boxes, little boxes, let's play Letterbox. I see we have to solve it in 4 words today. We got G, B, A. That's funny. Game Boy Advance. H, P, and R. I, U, T, C, O, and L. So this shouldn't be too hard if we can do it in 4 words. There's no N, there's no S, there's no E again. Boy, they love giving us no E. They love giving us no E. So this could be TH, it could be GH. One of my favorite words, ghoul. There's no S, or we could play ghoulish. Goulash. Wait, is that how you spell it? No, it's not. Cool. We'll just go with that. Ghoul. And then we have on the L, so we could do... There's no N for like lactation. Tion. Oh, if there was an S, we could spell lactobacillus. Are you kidding me? Lacto? Nah, can't do lacto by itself. Oh my gosh. No. Okay. Lactator. A dictator, a lactator. All right, I'm going to write down the word ghoul. That's a good start. Ghoul. There you go. Tapir or tapir. How do you say that one? Tapir or tapir? Probably tapir. I was going to say robust or something. Rob. T and I are on the same side, so we can't say robotic. What do you guys see? Lurch. That's a good one. Lurch. T and I are on the same side, or we could say haptic. Haptic's a great word. Hat bop. Kids bop. K-pop. Hat bop. All right, I'm going to write this word down too. Lurch. Packed. It's our last word already. Okay, I'll write this down because we still need a couple letters for it. It's got group, packed, trail, but that still leaves us a B and an H. Just a B and H, huh? Trough. It's funny that trough makes an F sound. The GH there. What did we say that had an H? Nothing that had an H. Oh, we can't do PH, like caliphate. Oh, if we could spell halberd, E-R-D. Trough, that's a good word. I'll write down these single words still. Trough. Trough. Any luck, guys? Shout it out in the chat if you see anything. I'm trying to make words here. Any ideas? Hat bug. Bug out. Oh, if you and T weren't on the same side, we could play bug out. Platonic, platoric. Okay, I will be right back. That was the most random thing. I got a call, and then it like buzzed over, and I ignored it, and then it buzzed again, and oh, that's so funny. And then I'm like, okay, well, my family rule is if somebody calls twice in a row, then you just have to answer it. You just have to answer it. And so I put you guys on pause. I answered. It's a kid from my class. Now, I do live in the area, right? I live pretty close. And I said, hey, you know, I'm happy to help you, but remind me your name and how did you get my number? And she was like, oh, well, I know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows you, and so I got it from them. I was like, oh, wow, okay. Like, that's so random, but okay. So, yeah, I just talked to one of the kids in my class, and that was so bizarre. So funny. Anyway, we're back, and I'm still trying to figure out this darn, this letterboxed, so, yeah, ghoul, and then lipo, and then... I think lipo by itself is a word, isn't it? Lipo? No, it's not. Lipid. I don't know. I mean, lip, sure. Pact, P-A-C-T. Ooh, that's a... We're getting close. We're getting really close on this one. I do have to go soon. Oh my gosh, we can almost spell tribulation. There's no N for tribunal. Tribu. That's Tribu is the one word in Portuguese. Well, there's a couple of them, but one of the words in Portuguese that is... It ends in an O, but is a feminine word. Tribu. You say, tribu. I don't know. Okay. Top is GBA. HP. All right. Solve in this number of words. Oh, that's a great word. Tropical. Here, let's try some of these words. Tropical. Oh, we could play light bulb. L-I-G-H-T-B-U-L-B. No way. Light bulb. Well, I cheated. But sometimes I call clock on myself and I just have to move on. So forgive me for my for I have sinned. Yesterday it was fib and bushwhacking. Fib and bushwhacking. Let's recap our answers real quick. I do need to go soon. It's just past the top of the hour, or the 1 hour mark on our thing. So we did the connections first, and then we did the letterboxed, and then the Wordle and the Strands, or whatever that one is. It's a box of letters, I'll give you that. But the mini, and then the letterbox. If you like what you see, give this video a like. Consider subscribing, because we do this every day. And we're going to recap our answers. So let's do it. Yeah, so connections today, we did great. We got a purple first. And I feel like we're on our way to like a badge. 45. We got 5 more, and we get a purple first badge. That's pretty cool. Blank hand, helping hand, minute hand, poker hand, upper hand. Region, the area, the cluster, the patch, and the pocket. Things with adhesive surfaces, Band-Aid, lint roller, sticker, and tape. Grooming items, comb, compact, nail file, and tweezers. And then we did the letterboxed. Top Gear channel, BBC, announcement that causes groans among travelers, a delay. Middle of the drum kit typically is the snare. I would argue that it's the kick drum, but okay. Political staffers are your aides. Bottom line figure is the net total. French-speaking nation in West Africa is Benin. I don't know how to say that. Benin. Sharp part of a sword, the blade. This text mark, a carrot, if you spell it right. Left-leaning political organization, the Democratic Socialists of America. And then right you are. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right. And we waited to the bitter end to get the Wordle correct, but we got it. I said learn, thick, mopsy, and all of that only gave us an M and an O. And then from that we said Dumbo, which gave us everything but the first letter. And then I tried Gumbo, which apparently, according to chat, has already been said before. And then Jumbo. Jumbo, like jumbo shrimp. I love a good jumbo shrimp. All right, and then we're not lost. Find your way. You can find your way with stars, navigating by the stars. A beacon. You might follow a beacon. Follow landmarks. Use a sextant. A compass. Old school tools. And an atlas. A lot of people don't know how to read compasses anymore. It's weird. Very strange. Let's see. Tropical light bulb is how we did it today. That would make a funny picture. I should probably do one of those. Tropical light bulb. I do need to run, though. Here, I'll start building the assets for it. Tropical. There we go. Tropical light bulb. And I'll open up ChatGPT. Flapjack Knight. There we go. Okay, I just asked ChatGPT, please make an image completely unrelated to any other image I have asked you to create with the theme of a tropical light bulb. Tropical light bulb. We'll see what comes up. Yesterday they solved it with fib and bushwhacking. And if you want to see what the tropical light bulb photo looks like, give this video a like, consider subscribing, and I will post it as a post to my channel, right? The community tab, community page. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you on the next one. See you guys.